P.D.A. is an album we have coming out. The acronym, of course, stands for Public Display of Affection. You typically see it, when you see people in the park talking or hugged up on each other on a bench, or people walking down the street. That's the way you typically think about public display of affection. But I think there's a lack of that now for God. There's a lack of Christians that will push to have their relationship with God just out there and will stand in front of anybody and say, yes, not am I just Christian, but I believe in holiness. I believe in living according to the Bible. I believe in a full-fledged relationship with God and not just pulling pieces off of it when I get in trouble. So it's a movement more than just a CD. I think we want to give people some material to draw from that want to actively say, God, I'm with you. God, I'm for you. Despite what this world is doing, I'm going to show more than ever to the public my display of affection for you.
One thing I have found that simply cannot be denied. God will
I've been playing forever, I guess. I'll say forever. The first instrument, I messed with it all with the drums. I started playing those when I was about 4, and I still think it's my favorite instrument. But the piano, I started playing that when I was about 14. Came up through band, got some training in of course, school and did a little bit in college. But musically, I play a little everything just because my family does. My dad plays the bass. My older brother plays the drums. My oldest brother plays the lead guitar a little. And my mother played the piano, so it was just always instruments around, and we had this music room of sorts. And it was just full of instruments.
Depression says that you should end your life. Peace will bring you gladness, dress you in garments of praise.
There's two major motivations that drove the production of this particular album, and one of them was, of course, P.D.A. again as a stance for Christians to go ahead and live out loud, if you want to say that, for Christ. Not to be hateful or anything, but there comes a time where you have to believe something. So you have to do something. If you believe something, you're going to speak towards it, you're going to be about it, it's going to be your life. And this music, I think, will be kind of a soundtrack to that lifestyle that wants to say that, God, I'm for you, I'm with you, and I believe in you regardless of whatever else is going down. And the other motivation was I had a talk with a friend of mine, and she just spoke of how there's so many Christian artists that want to be famous, and the idea is how much like the world can I live as far as fame and glitz and attention and whatever you want to talk about as far as a jacked up lifestyle, and yet be in gospel. And there's a lot of people like that don't really necessarily love Jesus, don't necessarily love God, but gospel music is the easiest form to get started in. And I spoke to her, she's like, I want something I can put in a CD player, I can give to the kids, and not worry about where it came from, not worry about what spirits are attached to it. And I mean, I can tell you, the spirit of the artist transfers to the music. And again, not to say that I'm perfect or we're perfect, but I know we made it from a genuine place. We made it from a place of honesty and without the motivation, again, of sales and fame. And I don't even want to be famous. I don't even like concerts. So, I mean, I know I have no desire to be in the public eye for the sake of me getting something from that. And again, not to speak against anybody, but we felt the need that somebody needs to make something that really loves God and really wants to do right. And I feel like the people we got on this team do.
When I'm wrapped up in the arms of the King of Kings, and if that's too far removed to see you be Daddy for me,
and I'm grateful.
You promised you would be there if I'll just obey. So I'm crying yes, and thank you for your grace.
Let me give you my testimony.
Jesus.
Hello, my name is JT. and the new album is P.D.A, Public Display of Affection for Jesus. Hope you enjoy it.
Find peace in the
Thank you for
storm.
holding me, Jesus.
You give me liberty. You set my soul free.